stop and smell the flowers. If you like the colors.
Hello there and welcome back. I'm here with you this evening to review the Prima playsuit that I promised you that I would make in my earlier vlog. Now this was an exclusive pattern from Prima in association with Create and Craft apparently. So this is what's been torn out of the magazine and I've made this version here, the long version with the V-neck. There are a couple of versions. You can either do the V-neck or the scoop neck, and you can shorten it as well. So you can make this culotte version here. This has actually grown on me since making it. I didn't know that I would ever make this version, but I think if I can find a similar fabric to this one, I'm off to Amsterdam in the summer with hubby and I can just see myself strolling along the canals in that. So I'm going to look for a suitable fabric to give that one a go, something cool but structured. This made up brilliantly, so I'll show it to you first of all. So I'm going to stand up and step back so you can see. Obviously it's got a full length trouser, it's really nicely fitted, it fits nicely around the waist, it's got little darts in the back here, little darts in the front. I'll see if I can stand up on my stool and you can see how the trousers look. No, can't get up there, sorry. But I've hemmed them just above my sandals so that I can wear this with flat shoes. You can see the darts are quite long, they come right the way up and then right the way in, so they've got two long darts around the bust. The V-neck is quite a gentle V, I think you could probably make it a bit harsher. It's nice, I like it because it's got full facings, which is one of my favourites, so it comes right the way under here with your facing, and I have actually stuck a little bit of Wonder Web under there because even though I clipped it quite nicely, it still kept flicking up, and I really didn't want to top stitch it. So I've just popped a little bit of hemming tape just under there just to hold it down, so it's a nice little secret trick you can do. It is really easy to make, the instructions are great. I've graded it from a 14 at the bust to a 16 at the waist. I have to do that with most patterns. I tend to have a smaller bust size than my waist and hips, but it was fairly easy to grade. I think the only downside to the pattern is because it's printed on one big piece of paper like this, and all your instructions are on the big piece of paper. You do have to trace off all of your bits and pieces. Because their patterns come a standard size, they can't get the full length trouser on there, so you've then got another piece of paper with the trouser extension. So you have to trace it all off and then stick it all back together again. So it is a bit complicated. I'm quite fortunate we've still got Alice with us at the moment, so she did that for me. So it was just a case of me sewing it all up and putting it together. The instructions are fairly straightforward. I would say a beginner could make this one. Quite a few of the Prima patterns I've heard are quite tricky, but no, I would say you could manage this one if you were a beginner. It's just a simple dart, simple facings, to make the bodice in the same way you would a dress. The trousers are quite simple and you can put them together and then attach the bodice to the trousers and then you put your zip in. It's got an invisible zip in the back. So it is fairly simple and I know I will make this again. It's a really nice pattern, it fits nicely, it's extremely comfortable, and I'm going for a posh afternoon tea next Sunday with my girlfriends in London. So I wanted something that I could wear that was going to be nice and cool if it's a hot day. We're going to do quite a bit of walking around and a bit of shopping, so trousers are definitely on the agenda, so I thought this would be nice. So I'm going to team it, I think, with a little belt. I'm going to wear tan sandals with it and a little tan belt, and I think that will be really nice and it will do the job. So yeah, if you can find it, I don't know if you can still get hold of this pattern. Don't know, I don't even know what copy of Prima it was in. My mum tore it out. Let's have a look. Oh, June 2016, so I would imagine it's still possible to get hold of. You can probably, yeah, you can order the pattern. If you're a subscriber to the magazine, then you would get it anyway, but no, you can order it from Prima, so you can go onto their website or telephone them. Yeah, so there's lots of options, so you can still get hold of it. It is really nice, and I can definitely say I will be making this one again, so I'll see you soon.
If you like to stop